What's up? Some of y'all can't see shit right now. That's because I'm walking in the dark. You see the street lights on my way home. So I guess I'll keep it tilted like this. So I'm pretty sure you can still hear my voice despite the darkness. Now some of y'all can read the title and you can already understand where I'm going with this before I even begin to speak on the subject. And here we go. Why did they put rage arts in Tekken 7? Now, this isn't a theory. This is something that I know for a fact holds merit. And we're gonna have a little bit of pointers to kind of back up what I'm saying. Though you may have to do your own research because I'm walking right now. I'm recording this on my phone. I don't really have any way to edit the video as I'm recording it right now. And I figured I just wanted to do this to help pass the time as I'm walking home anyway. So that's pretty much what it is. So Tekken 7. Now, the game... So Tekken 7 is a game that implemented something called rage arts. And basically what the rage arts was supposed to be the equivalent of were the supers in the Street Fighter series, or as they call them now, like the critical arts, but I still know them as supers, as well as many other people. Now, if you know, back in, I don't know, what was it, 2015, 2014, 2015, there was a game called Street Fighter Cross Tekken. I'm pretty sure I got the year wrong, so somebody back me up on that, and somebody fact check me. So, yeah, 2014, possibly 2013, I don't know when the game came out, but in the past, in recent years, a game was released, which was a crossover series called Street Fighter Cross Tekken. And basically in the game, what they did was that they took the Tekken characters and they brought them into the Street Fighter universe with the controls from Street Fighters, like you're using the Tekken characters with the Street Fighter controls, things like that. Even the characters had some new moves, like for example, Jin, he had like fireballs, which he never really had. And there was some other new changes to the game. So yeah, that was crazy. And sometime after that game released, it was announced that they were actually going to create a Tekken game, which is with the Street Fighter characters introduced in it, called Tekken Cross Street Fighter. And it was just going to bring the Street Fighter characters into the Tekken universe with Tekken controls and things like that. So, and it was in the air for a minute. So long into the fact that I remember when they first announced the game, they even had a website up for those of us who went to it, where they gave a long list of characters from Tekken and Street Fighter, and they asked what characters we would like to see in the next cross-up. They were asking. And eventually, like, they took the website down. I don't know if they just renamed it or maybe they just didn't keep it up for long. But I do remember, and this is where y'all got to do your own little research because I can't video edit right now. But when I find it, I'm going to take a picture and I'm going to put it in this video description. So it may take me some time. But I think it was Harada or it was possibly Ono. I don't remember who. I think it was Harada. But he made an announcement that said that Tekken Cross Street Fighters was still in the works. Like, it was still in the works. So they're still working on it. Now, when I heard that, I was like, okay, there was, like, you can go back to past videos that I made of this, and you can see that I was, kind of speaking on the same thing, just not in depth as I'm speaking on it now. Because once you put all the pieces together, it kind of makes sense. that they are still making the game. However, which is my next point, Tekken 7 is a game that a lot of Tekken players, including myself, have regarded as one of the worst Tekken games ever, because it doesn't really feel like a Tekken game as much as it does as the Tekken characters. I don't know, like I guess you can say it feels more so like the Tekken characters are being prepped for something else. I kind of feel like Tekken 7 is just like a guinea pig game. Like they're testing things out in this one before the next game come out that they want to feature the Tekken characters in. And when they announced that Akuma was going to be in Tekken 7, then that kind of confirmed all my suspicions. Because remember that I said that the original cross-up was called Street Fighter Cross Tekken. The next one is going to be called Tekken Cross Street Fighter, which is bringing the Street Fighter characters into the Tekken universe. Right? So, with them announcing that, and with Steve Harada pretty much saying that the game was still in development, I'm just putting two and two together. Like, they really are still making this game, but they're using Tekken 7 to get people used to the idea of Street Fighter controlled characters in a Tekken environment, or having Street Fighter or having some Street Fighter like features in a Tekken game, which Tekken players aren't really used to having. Like, the closest thing that Tekken players have ever had to like a super move, or like a rage art, or like a critical art, was the unblockable moves, and that was literally like the closest thing. And you really had to catch somebody off guard with those things, because it wasn't like you could just perform them on a whim and hit somebody with them, because they were powerful moves that took a while to charge up, and you really had to catch somebody off guard with it before you were able to hit them with it and do a lot of damage off of one hit. So it definitely wasn't nothing like the way Tekken 7 is now. They're adding Street Fighter like features because they want to get people who are playing Tekken and only play Tekken and never played Street Fighter before. They want to get them used to having a kind of like a, I don't know, how can I put it? They want them to get used to having a Street Fighter presence in Tekken so that they can adjust to when Tekken Cross Street Fighter comes out. That's at least that's the way that I'm looking at it. And it kind of makes sense. They announced that Tekken Cross Street Fighter is still in the works. It was bringing the Street Fighter characters into the Tekken universe with like the Tekken controls. And then you look at characters like Akuma, and then they announced Geese, which he's not really a Shoto, but he basically has like a few Shoto related moves. I don't know what his controls are going to be for like his fireballs and everything like that, but he's definitely looking like he's going to have another like a super gauge, kind of like Akuma and Eliza does. So they already have like two Street Fighter control like characters in Tekken 7 already, and it seemed like they're gonna, even though I wonder if, now that I think about it, I wonder if they're gonna try to make Geese have like the King of Fighter controls, because that would be interesting. I don't know, like maybe they'll do that, I don't know, but most definitely Tekken Cross Street Fighter is still in the works, and Tekken 7 is just a guinea pig. Another thing is that they never really put any effort into the character stories, or they never really put any effort into the arcade mode. It's like you beat it, there's no real ending, there's no endings for the characters, there's no, I don't know, it's like there's no offline mode to enjoy or work towards at all in Tekken 7. So it's kind of like they literally are using this game as a guinea pig. And I think some of you will agree with me. Just looking at everything between the Street Fighter Cross Tekken cross up, what they announced they were going to do for Tekken Cross Street Fighter, bringing the Street Fighter characters into the Tekken universe. With Harada, even after time passed, them, him announcing on his Twitter that they were still working on the game. The website that was up after the game was first announced, and they started asking what characters you would like to see in it from, like, the Street Fighter universe. I'm talking about there Street Fighter EX, Street Fighter, various Street Fighter games from across the years. They had those characters up for vote. And they, put Akuma in Tekken 7 to give people an idea of what a Street Fighter character would feel like in Tekken. And I'm kind of glad they did Akuma instead of Ken and Ryu, because even though as bullshit as the story is, it's like, oh, he knew Kazumi, and, I feel like Akuma, he's like the best, well, not is, but he's the best Shoto, out of all the Shotos in Street Fighter history. So it's no question why they needed to test the limits of a Shoto character, and Akuma is like the best candidate for that. With him having air fireballs, they can test that. Because when you think about it, he's basically all the good things about Ken and Ryu plus more. Like besides his health, because Akuma has always been a glass cannon, high damage but low health. High damage, low defense. But yeah, he's most definitely a like the guinea pig for Ryu and Ken whenever they make the Tekken Cross Street Fighter game. So that's just my little idea on the Tekken Cross Street Fighter game and the Rage Arts. That's the reason why they're existing in Tekken 7. It's to give the Tekken universe a feel of having something similar to Street Fighter before Tekken Cross Street Fighter comes out. You can get used to it now. And it's actually kind of a smart business move, because if they get them used to it now, when that game does finally get here, they they won't have to try to convince people to on what they're getting. They won't have to try to get people interested in it, because they'll already be used to a system like that. So that's just my opinion. So thank you guys for watching. Peace. Tell me what you think, and I'll see you later.